Na Rose pia ni Mumeru pale, asira iko on the roof, guys, like people are flaming na me personally I can't really blame Rose for like feeling the way she's feeling, because I understand like she moved from her house ile nyumba yenye mstruggle na hazi yake lakini you guys, I don't think you understand when you've really struggled with a man. Na by the I think men sometimes mnakuwa confused. Hatusemi ati tuliwasaidia kubeba mawe kwa kichwa tukaenda tukaunganisha, ama sijui tuliwasaidia kwenda job, kwenda kutafuta. No, it is you being there. Yaani wewe kukua pale umemzalia, hata akijenga hiyo nyumba, you make it a home. You know, taking in is I'm not saying we don't have shit to offer. Tunapeana shit and tunatolerate. Unajua? But we are always on the receiving end. Kuna vitu zingine ukikuwa nazo as a woman, maybe attitude, maybe nini, character, nini. You try so hard to minimize them for your husband. But this man can never give up anything for you. Kama ni kuhanya atahanya tu anizila. Now this issue of men, like you find a rich man or somebody who thinks he has money because sometimes you don't have to be rich for you to feel rich. The people just feel they have money. People just feel they have money. Okay, anyway. And unasikia mwanaume anakuambia ni nini sikupatiangi? Si unakula, si unalala, si unavaa, si unafanya nini? Kuna wanaume hata kuvaa hata kujua unavanga nini, wewe bora unakulanga. In fact, you don't even have a right to get sick sometimes. You just have to. Woo! Yeah, that one. So guys, I understand these two people come from very anger communities yenye asira iko juu. Me being one of the tribe Kisi, and we really have anger issues. But I feel like sometimes we don't. Let's not use that as an excuse to make other people feel bad. For one, Ezekiel should calm down. Na hii issue ya kwanza ya kuchapa bro wake, my dears, like it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. I don't know why men feel like they should, like us women, we should respect their people and they have no obligation of respecting watu wa kwetu. I don't know where that came from, because I feel like Ezekiel lacks respect for Rose people, or maybe I don't know, but that's what he portrayed the last time the brother was here. And I also had another brother was coming, so let us see what will happen or what will not happen. But I really wish that this thing we could get over it and just move on to other things. But now I feel like Ezekiel is just dragging this thing for a very long time, because angerudi tu chini akubali tu, men, I messed up and I really need to rectify my mistakes and bring my family home. Na ikuwe tu ndio goli yake. I think a lot of things zimekuwa handled. But now what can we say? Because in this life, people are different. Personalities za watu pia hatuwezi zichange. We can only adjust ourselves for you went into marriage, you adjust yourself according to your spouse, especially women. But trust me, 99% of men will not adjust for their wives. I know that 1% that will, but 99% will not. You have to cope with his behaviors, but you have to compress yours to accommodate his shit. It's bad. Like women, we are so much disadvantaged, or we are at the receiving end as far as marriage is concerned. And you can imagine Rose akitoka kwa ile nyumba, she had nothing. She's a good friend of mine, and we have been I don't know. She's just a good friend. She has a very clean heart. She's a go-getter. I think you guys have seen venye anakimbia huku na huku. Yaani mama akona bidii yake, analisha watoto wake, anawapeleka shule, na anawavisha na nini, yeye mwenyewe ajivisha, jilishe nini. Sometimes I can call Rose maybe 7 in the morning, maybe with something we're supposed to talk about or do. Tari ako town. And it really makes me sit down and ask myself, like, wow, why am I still in the house? And this woman is out there hustling, But I have my own reasons. I have small kids that I don't have the guts of letting my maid stay with them. But soon I'll have the guts, because never say never. Sisemi ati soon nitaweza ama soon sitaweza. But tunasikianga ni never say never in this life. Things happen. Change is the only inevitable thing in this life. So huyu Rose alitoka kwake bila kitu. Ameenda ametafuta nyumba, amelipa rent, akalipa deposit, akanunua kitanda, akanunua kiti, akanunua jiko, akanunua meko, akanunua sufuria, kijiko, sahani. Guys, I don't know if you know the hustle. How much of a hustle it is for you to make a room or an apartment or a house to look like a home. It's not easy. You spend a lot. Unaweza enda supermarket to spend 5,000 na uone kitu umenunua. Hata to spend 20. Because if you want to buy a chair in your house, for you to feel like you bought a chair or maybe a sofa or whatever it is, manze, you have to cough more than 50k. Now 50k is on the lower side. If you have to have a good bed, you have to cough more than 50 bado. So this lady has struggled to make her house look like. I'm not saying akona vitu hiyo pesa. I'm just saying it's a hustle. Hata kama utaenda ununue kiti ya 20,000 ama ununue kiti ya 15,000. Ana hakuwa na hiyo pesa. She has to struggle for it. So for her to leave all this and just go back to Ezekiel without really knowing the end of all this, without knowing amechange aje, without her including the parents, without her really sitting herself down and asking herself what she wants, hata kwa najikosea walai. Because sasa, okay, what if things don't work? Aanze tena zero, because akitoka pale alikuwa at zero, ameenda amejielevate step 1, step 2, you know, she's just trying to climb this ladder, this mountain, you know, with so much pain in her soul, so much pain in her, and sometimes even too much hatred in her heart, because sometimes people do you things that you just, you know, there's a very, very thin line between love and hate. Trust me, and I can tell you that. There's a very thin line between love and hate. And sometimes I feel like there's no way you cannot hate, yani uwezi sema ati upendi mtu na umchuki. Chagua moja, unapenda ama unachukia. Anyway. So, me understand Rose, understand why she's taking her time. I understand why she's skeptical. I understand why anakaa chini anajiuliza nikimeki mistake ya kurudi. Then nipate huyu ni yule. Remember, she was saying that Ezekiel akuna mama. Maybe mtu amemwambia. Na maybe ni uongo. Let's assume ni uongo. But niambie Rose atatoa wapi roho ya kukubali kusema ni uongo, because once upon a time ashaiwahi kuwa na mwanamke, hata kama ni kale kasichana. Huyo ni mwenye tulishika. Sio mimi nilishika. Huyo ni mwenye tunajua. What about mwenye hatujui? Sometimes even see ati kuna wengine, but for the simple fact that you're able to do something, people get the notion of maybe this is his habit. This is her habit. Hizi ndio tabia anafanyanga. That's just the way we are as human. So akona hii notion ya Ezekiel akona mama. Itakuwa ngumu kumwambia ni uongo, kusema tu kweli. Hata Ezekiel amwambie ni uongo hatakubali. I just feel like Ezekiel should work an extra mile to really convince Rose that he has changed, to really convince Rose that it's only her in her life. Although it's very hard nowadays for you to sit down and imagine you are alone in a man's life, because man, why you do yourself like that? Like, why are you lying to yourself? Because man, unaijua, you'll be embarrassed. Daytime. Mchana jua kiwaka. So guys, I feel like we should give Rose her time, her space. Ajifikirilie tu, because at the end of the day tutaka na Ezekiel. Me personally, I've met Ezekiel. He's a good friend of mine. He's a very charming person. And nimeshinanga nikiwaambia mimi, there's no day I will call somebody's husband a good person. unless the wife does. Or unless I know what the wife is or what kind of character his wife is for me to conclude that. But hivi ati aki bwana yana nini mzuri, mbona bibi yake anamsumbua, shut up my friend, shut up. Because these men are, kuna wale wanaume unapata hapa hivi nje yake, hey mami, sweetheart, yeah, calling you all the good names on this earth, but akiingia kwa nyumba yake ni maumbu, takataka. And you will never know. You will never know, my friends. It's tricky, but mina feel like ningewa preview kiasi na hii story venye na mimi nafikiria. I feel just Ezekiel should calm down, and on the other hand tupe Rose time ya kukaa chini ajifikirie, because right now najua ameona light, which I'm very happy for her, by the way. Na kuona light si kuona light venye watu wengine wataanza kwa comment section, oh Rose amepata sponsor sijui nini. People, acha niwaambie, wanaume si mwisho wa reli. So it's for somebody to be happy, si lazima kuwe na man in their lives, that's for sure. For other people to si lazima, sometimes for a man sometimes it's lazima, maybe prove me otherwise. So guys, subscribe, like, share. Nakwambia hii channel yetu lazima grow. Like some people just gave me the psych because they're hating on my channel, but hey, it's gonna grow. Bye.